All right, guys, welcome back to Project Bedrock. My name is Incarceron, and today we have got some fun planned. Little pranks, little base building, and some updates on my work that I've done behind the scenes. So, without further ado, let's go ahead, get right into it. All right, as I mentioned before, we have some updates. So, Nether Hub Tunnel. Oh yeah, finished this up on stream last night, and it is challenging to use, but man is it fast. We are going to be flying in style. On top of that, we've got the shop, which I did end up collecting the first round of diamonds. So we ended up earning about 17, 18 diamonds right off the bat. So I didn't keep track of what I put into those chests, and so I don't know what we sold, but we sold some stuff. So let's go ahead and hop over there real quick. I have added some additional stuff to it. So we're trying to compete a little bit. So we now offer everything from rockets to deep slate, cobbled deep slate, lots of miscellaneous stuff, which is kind of what I was hoping to go for in this shop. And so we've updated the signage a little bit to show that it is 1 diamond for 3 stacks. Small items have prices in the box. So for example, if you're looking to purchase like say a thing of redstone, that's going to be 4 stacks, 1 diamond. So all of this is pretty generic stuff. We get a lot of it now with our farm and everything there. And so it doesn't look like we have any other sales today. I do believe that those rockets, once people realize that I'm selling rockets, will be a pretty big hit, especially since I'm doing 1 diamond for 4 stacks. And the only other competitor that I'm aware of has 1 diamond for 3 stacks. So, you know, just trying to undercut just a little bit. So, but yeah, that's kind of the biggest update right there. We have also finished the the witch farm. So let me hop over there real quick. We'll show you what we've got going on over there and we will proceed. All right, so I wanted to start out here because it's not the prettiest, but this is our portal to the witch farm. I haven't quite built this out yet. This is more of like a general use tunnel that leads to a mesa biome. Love the suffocation. And so when we actually get this all finished up, the portal will be a little bit more decorated on that side. There will be some signage and whatnot, so it's a little easier or harder to miss. So as you can see, gone are the giant redstone towers that just didn't look very good, as well as all of this stuff here. It is now underground. We have a sorting system, automatic shut off. So this turns off the lights, turns on or off the lights, as well as turns on and off the pistons. I don't have any tridents in there right now, so we can't really use that right now. We've got an incinerator, which looks so cool with the ray tracing, especially with the invisible glass. You can just see right into the lava. Super awesome. We've got a shut off, so that way in the event that we don't want something to go in there or we're doing maintenance, you know, we don't want to dump anything in there. Rates are great. We've got resources for days. The gunpowder is going to be mostly empty because of the fact that I've been using it a lot to make the rockets there. But if we hop back here, auto sorting. And so these are supposed to be bulk, like non-stackable auto sorters. I plan on rebuilding them. I'm not a fan of these ones because I can't actually filter items out, which is why we've got a bunch of witch heads in there and stuff like that. We don't really need those. So auto sorting, super great. And then of course we've got the walls and everything here. We take a trip up here. We also have a path up as well. It looks super trippy going up this, as well as just being on top of this. So yeah, our witch farm is finished. I'm gonna call this finished because at this point, you know, what else could we really do besides maybe increasing like spawn rates and then adjusting and tweaking things? There's not much left. So that is the big updates. So when we come back, we're gonna be back at the base. We'll go over the prank idea that I've got because we've got to start doing some of those. As I mentioned in the last video, we've gotten pranked hard by a lot of people. And so we've got to catch up and start working on that. So without further ado, we'll be right back. And we're back. So we have some fun plans. We're going to be pranking one person today. I am only one person and I have been struggling to come up with some really clever designs because there's been some good ones. I mean, the obsidian was pretty regular, but we've got some fun ones and it is going to involve these bad boys. So this is one of the boxes one of our newest server mates has created. They called them the Halloween celebration or decoration box. And so got some fun stuff in there. You got some redstone, some armor stands, zombie and witch costumes. Super fun, super clever. I absolutely love it. It only comes with, what is it, 6, 14? No, it only comes with 12 things of spider or cobwebs, but as you can see, I've collected a fair bit more. It took a long time, lots of exploration into some of the abandoned mines and everything in our base. So that's the first thing. We're gonna bring that with us because we're gonna hopefully get that going right now because the person in question is not on currently. So on other news, the other big thing we're gonna work on some farms. I want to get, there we go. Want to get a sugarcane farm going. We're going to let this load for a sec so it can stop panicking. There we go. So as you can see, we have some outlines. So the white are going to be the buildings. The green wool is going to be the doors. I didn't do it for all of it. This is going to be kind of like a lumber mill. There will be a little tree thing here where I can grow a bunch of different trees. Over in the blue, that is going to be a wall. I haven't come up with the wall design yet, but we have it laid out. There's going to be the entryway right here. And then of course, a little bridge. It's going to be heading out to whatever. Very ambitious. I am going to try to get as much of it done as I possibly can. And so that's kind of where we're at. So let's go ahead. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm not going to necessarily give away the location of who it is that we're pranking because I don't want them to just immediately guess it. Well, actually, you know what? I'm just going to show you guys. It'll be fine. It'll be fun. So let's get back over there real quick here now that we've kind of got all the house cleaning chores out of the way and get to some pranking before that person hops on. All right, and we are here. I'm sure you'll be recognizing this place if you've been keeping up with any of the Project Bedrock players here, but who better to prank than the first person to prank me back? We're gonna do it in order, so Moss, and then potentially some other people. Not gonna give it away that easily. So what I'm thinking we'll do, since he's got all of his cats over here, we're going to start on this side. We're going to go in and then just slowly move our way out. So here we go. And we're going to make some signs in there as well. So what I'm thinking is we will, oh, why would I do it? Silk touch, right? Yeah. Does silk touch work on these? Please tell me it does. If not, I might borrow a few pieces of iron. No, that's bad. Okay. I'm sure he won't mind if I borrow his shears, right? Yeah, it's fine. Me and Moss, we're cool dudes. We're good. We're good. Okay. So definitely want to just boop that. Put that back. And yeah, we're just gonna place it here all around. I know he can definitely get out of this like a lot quicker than it takes to like place them. But you know, it's the thought that counts. Yeah, just fill it in. And I know that like swords can also destroy these. This isn't necessarily supposed to be like super mean spirited. More of just a nuisance. You know, he's gonna sit there, he's gonna be swinging his sword around, he's gonna be hitting things and trap doors and stuff like that. I have totally trapped myself in here. Come on, please. Yeah. So Moss really needs to clean up his stuff, you know? It's a little dusty, it's a little old, and so, I mean, you can't necessarily blame him, you know? This is so challenging. I immediately had this idea. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to be smart about this. I'm going to start from the back and go in. And then what do? I immediately lock myself in. So let's put his chest right here. Seems you are in a sticky situation. You could also just undo all of his doors right here, you know, so he has to go through. Oops. Okay. Like, I'm sure this probably took a good amount of time, right? Like I thought about actually like taking the doors down, but I feel like that'd be a bit too mean because it's destroying like part of his build, and that's not fun. Okay. So we'll just encase these entryways here, so that way you can't do anything immediately. And of course, oh, let's not place them there yet. That is the entryway. I'm gonna be a little smart about it. Not super smart. Just a little bit. I don't really need to worry about doing anything back here. It wouldn't make any sense. So annoying. Cobwebs are so great. There we go. All right. So with that being said, that is it. Be sure to go check out Moss's video. I'm sure he'll have a reaction on there. So let's place our last sign, actually. Really dust this place. Arsaron. Gotta mark my name on there, right? You should really dust this place. Okay, awesome. So that's the prank. That took so many hours of gathering cobwebs, so many cave spider spawners and whatnot, and so, but it'll be fun. We are going to probably do one per video, just to kind of keep the videos moving so it's not necessarily just a whole prank video. I also thought about doing some decorations back at the base, Might still throw up some carved pumpkins and whatnot just to kind of liven up the place a little bit here. His tunnel is super cool. That way we can have a little bit more of the holiday spirit because it is Halloween coming up, and boy howdy do I love Halloween. I love fall. Fall in general is just an amazing time of year, and anybody who says differently is wrong, and you can't convince me otherwise. So let's go ahead. We're gonna get back over to the base here. And the big thing that we're going to do today is we're going to get a nice sugar farm placed into one of these buildings. And so, because we need a lot of sugar, we've got gunpowder now. It's not crazy fast, but we do have it. What I'm thinking is this house right here. It's got a good amount of space. On this side back here, we can, it just gives us plenty of space to really build up a fair few sugarcane farms. We're gonna go for the basic one. So hopper, minecart going below with pistons and observers, because I know those ones. I know how they work, and so it's not gonna be terrible to go ahead and do that. And so that's what we're gonna be doing for this one. And then over here we might have some villagers and stuff like that. I do plan on setting up villager trading, even though I wouldn't be doing it after. It'd be after the update, so it would be unfortunate. Did he put obsidian in my farmhouse? I think he did. He did. Haven't been collecting this as much, but I still really love this build. Yeah, he put obsidian over my farmhouse. How could he? I don't have anything in there, but he did. So let's go ahead. We're going to get back into the building here. Without further ado, let's hop right into the build montage. Let's get into this. So I'm thinking this will be like a little bit of a storefront kind of thing. This will be where the actual build is. So we're going to level off the dirt. So we're going to need at least 2 blocks behind in order to be able to build the machinery. So we need redstone, observer, sugarcane, observer, redstone. Heck yeah, guys, look at that. All right, so nice, super simple. So let's go ahead and get this in. We are going to leave 1 block on either side. Now, because we're balling, we are going to use an observer on every single row. Technically speaking, you could get away with as little as 1 or 2. I probably wouldn't do, if you're going for this many rows, I probably wouldn't do any less than what I've got here, or than like 2 each side, just due to the fact that if you don't have enough in there, it's just not going to be very efficient at all. So check, yeah. Because the less observers you have, the more likely a sugarcane is going to grow and not get harvested. And so it'll just sit there grown, so it can't actually grow any further. And so you just want to try to add as many observers as you can, or at least get a couple on each side. I would say 3 is ideal. If you can't necessarily do 1 every piston. Now that we got these all out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and, like I said, we're gonna actually shave one of these off the side. Let's see. Actually, it looks like Moss wants to say hi to us. So we're actually gonna head over to the district. It is time for boat time. It's always crazy on this side. Woo! Look at us go. We are flying. Yep. I am definitely an adult and not a child. All right, guys. So we were just heading back from the shopping district when, from chit-chatting with everybody. And look what we have caught. This is the issue. This is the error that's been going on, the very serious bug. So I'm going to restart the game and show you what happens when you come back, because that's even more fun and exciting and entertaining. So here we go. All right, guys, we are joining the server. So this is what happens currently on Bedrock. Sometimes when you go through Nether portal, and so we're gonna have to be quick or else we're gonna pop a totem. It's a little worse than just the suffocating that we've been having, because you just get buried in blocks. And if you notice at the top of the screen there, top left, that's Y level 14. So from what somebody was saying is, apparently I'm in water sometimes. What somebody was saying is that basically it is based off of your Y level in the Nether, something of that sort. So, but yeah, Mojang, this has to get fixed. This is so bad. So hope we get back to the base and continue working on the sugarcane farm. Just thought I'd show you guys this. All right, guys, we are back, and boy, do I have some updates. I may or may not have gotten a little carried away while building. Put on a good soundtrack, Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. Definitely check it out. And just went to town. As you can tell, no trees, wall designs getting set up, and a sugarcane farm house. This is it. It's not a super efficient farm. I'm going to probably put dispensers in here with bone meal as a switch or lever I can add, but it's just not working at the moment. I kind of didn't leave enough space. So it's a very basic sugarcane farm right now, but that works. That is fine for us. inside here, we have the front window of the little shop, and there's no signage yet. There's a bug with signs that's driving me crazy. You can't put down new signs and write on them. I don't know what's going on. Not crazy efficient. As you can see, it also produces paper, but I'm just kidding. I just made that. So not super efficient, but it is good enough for what we are going to do. This is going to be more of like a passive income on sugarcane. So if we head back here, the second floor, yes, there's a second floor, is right here. I thought about just putting a like a stairway from that one room down below the front shop window, but it just felt too cramped, and I felt like this was kind of a nice way to use this space. It's so much nice space. Maybe we'll put some villagers up here, make it look like they're making cake with the sugar and stuff like that. The little cow pen right there or something. Many things that we can place here. So if you have any recommendations, definitely let me know down in the comments. As you can tell, I cut down all the trees. I wanted to get a better view of what we've got going on over here. I didn't want to cut these ones down because I love giant oaks, but I needed to see what we had going, especially as we start working on the wall. I feel like the wall is going to be a next great step, because while I was working on this, I kept getting attacked and it was driving me nuts. So also came up with this cool path design. I really like the textures. I think it's just enough textures and kind of blends in with the grass. It is a little flat, but I think it'll be good. As you can tell, we started working on a wall design. I kind of went through a few iterations, but I'm kind of digging this look, especially with ray tracing. Love ray tracing, so amazing. But I just love, it looks strong, it looks well lit, and just the design is kind of fun. Oh gosh, darn it, that terrified me. Scared the crap out of me. I forgot it's dark. And currently we have a 1-player sleep setup, and these things just spawn like no matter what. There's no amount of sleep you can do to get them to go away. So he's going to come down here on his own time apparently. But yeah, so I don't know how this will scale up hills, but I'm thinking that we can get it to work just fine. Where did you come from? So that is the design there. As you can see, we already started laying some of the bricks out. I need to then level everything out so it kind of fits in with the grid. But I think our base is looking super awesome. I'm super excited. With that being said, I think we're gonna go inside. I think we're gonna go ahead and call it here. We've made a fair bit of progress on our little house here, especially with that last stream and the nether tunnel. We had some fun over the shopping district with some of our newest members. So yeah, like always, please feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Comment down below if you want me to build anything particular, if you have recommendations, anything of that sort that you want to see in the next video. And also subscribe. We're going to get all three, the trifecta of YouTubers. As always, thanks again so much for watching. I definitely appreciate all of you guys, and we will see you guys in the next video.